You guys, it's happening. I'm making a YouTube video. I never thought this day would come, but it's something that I have always thought about doing. I just have never really done it because I've honestly just been scared because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to be failing a lot in the very beginning stages. I will probably suck at this, but that's okay. We're gonna fail forward. I will get better editing. I will get better at all of those things. But if you guys don't know who I am Kelsey. You guys probably have come from my Instagram. If you follow me, my Instagram handle is @khill_fit. So if you don't follow me, give me a follow. But I just recently announced on my Instagram that I am pregnant. So I'm 11 weeks pregnant today, which is absolutely crazy to me. And I just kind of wanted a place to share my pregnancy journey with you guys. I love sharing it on Instagram. I'm on my stories all the time. I post every single day, but I just feel like having a YouTube of all of my pregnancy journey will be something that I will love to look back on and something that you guys can also always look back on. And I just wanted to really go more in depth with you guys about it and just share everything. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm kind of nervous, but yeah. Okay, so first things first, Jace is my fiance, so I'll be referring to him a lot in this video. You guys probably know who he is if you follow me on Instagram, but if you are just coming across this video, you have no idea who Jace is. So Jace is my fiance. He and I were not expecting this to happen. So this was a complete shock to us, but it's something that we are so beyond grateful for. We are so thankful for. We know that it was meant to be. And we are nervous because we're first-time parents, but we are so excited for this new chapter in our lives and this new journey. As much as we're freaking out about it, of course, because don't get me wrong, like I'm still freaking out about it. But being a mom is something that I have always wanted. Even when I was little, I was an only child for about 11 years of my life, and I would literally pray every single night that my mom would get pregnant. And she wasn't married or anything at the time, but I pray that she would get pregnant because I wanted to help like take care of a little sister or a little brother. And she ended up marrying and getting pregnant with my little brother, Ben. So it did happen, but it's just something that I've always envisioned myself being a mom. And Jace and I have talked about, we've always wanted kids. It's something that we were planning to do in the future. It just happened a little sooner than we're expecting, which we are just so thankful for. Jace is so ready to be a dad. I'm so ready to be a mom. So we're just really excited. But how we found out, I'll give you guys the backstory. So if you guys do follow me on Instagram, you probably remember when I went to Vegas. Jason and I went to Vegas with his family, and it was just kind of like a family trip and just the weekend. But I was feeling a little weird on this trip. I wasn't late for my period whatsoever, like not late at all. So that's not, it crossed my mind, but not like really. And you know, we had our fun in Vegas. I did tell Jace that I felt weird. I felt a little weird, but my assumption to everything is I'm pregnant. So it was nothing out of the ordinary that I was like, I'm pregnant. Like I just, you know what I mean? You just like, I wasn't late. I wasn't really freaking out about it. I wasn't really like worried about it. So we had our fun time. Like we had a fun time in Vegas. It was fun. But we got home and I was still feeling weird. I hadn't started my period, which isn't out of the normal because I wasn't late still. I think my period would have started like that Wednesday, and at this point it was Monday. So it wasn't really weird that I hadn't started it yet. But I will say what was like making me feel weird was I felt like I was getting my period. So all of Vegas, I was experiencing period symptoms, but that my period wasn't happening. Every time, I don't know if it's just me, but I have this feeling that I'm gonna get my period, and that day I usually get my period. So it was out of the ordinary that I didn't get my period because I was feeling those symptoms of like period symptoms. And looking back at, and also my boobs were sore. Like they were like, they hurt pretty bad. So I was like, this is weird because this usually doesn't happen on my period. So looking back at the trip, I was also definitely like emotional, and I was like just letting things get to me really easily. So my hormones were kind of out of whack, but like I didn't think anything of it. So I ended up telling Jace on like Sunday when we got back, I was like, I really think we need to take a pregnancy test just to like I just have a feeling, and I just don't know. I don't know. Like I just want to know if I am. And so he ended up getting a pregnancy test because of course I'm a baby and I don't go anywhere. So he got the test, he brought it back home, and we took it, and he was not nervous at all. Like I was like starting to shake, starting to get super nervous, and he was just like calm, cool, collective, and he, he's just like, oh, like, it's fine, just take it. And I was like, okay. So I took it. And also, side note, I am so upset. I recorded our reactions and somehow it got deleted. I thought it was on my computer, and I thought I like uploaded it to my computer, but I cannot find it anywhere. I'm so upset about it, but it's okay. I'm just gonna share what happened. I at least like looked at it a couple times, so it's very fresh in my memory, but I'm so sad that I couldn't share it with you because I would love to share like our initial reactions like on video. But anyway, so I took the test, longest 3 minutes of my whole entire life. Jason and I were like just like casually chatting about things, random things. I wasn't in the bathroom during those 3 minutes because I was like nervous. I was like, I can't look at this right now. Like I need to go out of the bathroom. I need to talk to Jace. And Jace was sitting on our bed, and it had 3 minutes had passed, and I was like, okay, I need to go look at this. But I, for some reason, didn't want Jace to look at it with me. I don't know why. I just like, I need to do this on my own. So I ended up looking at it, and I immediately like grabbed it really fast, and it was a digital test. So it wasn't like a line one, it was a digital one. And it said yes. And I go, babe. And Jace is like, what? He like is like, you're kidding. Totally doesn't have any reaction, says, oh, you're kidding. And then I go, I'm like looking at him. I'm like, you need to look at this. And he looks at this, he goes like, are you kidding me? And I start crying, and I'm like, I knew it. And he gives me a big hug, and he's like, oh my gosh. And he was in shock for about 2 hours, and I was too, but obviously my shock is like needing to talk about it. I need to figure out all of the things, need to figure out what I'm doing, like what in the world's happening. So what do? I call my mom, and I tell my mom, and I actually have a video of her reaction, which I might share. It's like on FaceTime though, if that makes sense. But I ended up telling my mom, I like showed her the positive pregnancy test, and she's freaking out and just like screams like like happiness, but still like freaking out. And of course the first thing she says is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a grandma. How in the world, what is the baby gonna call me? They can't call me grandma. So she's like having her own little like midlife crisis, and I'm just like, mom, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, what do we do? Help me. And Jace is just sitting there in shock still, and I'm just trying, like, we're just trying to process everything. And my mom ends up calming us down and just talking us through it. We were just super in shock at first, and then I ended up calling the doctors the next day, and I did not know that you had to wait until you were 7 to 8 weeks to go to the doctors. So I was freaking out, and that time period of waiting was the worst possible thing ever. It was awful. But I took like so many pregnancy tests. In the first week I found out, I took one every single day, and then I started taking them like every single week because I was so worried. I had no idea. Like I was overthinking everything, and everything was freaking me out. I didn't know what to do. So we had to wait 7 weeks to go to our first appointment. So that waiting period was absolutely torture, but we did it. We made it through, and then we got to see the baby. So it was super exciting. But yeah, we definitely weren't expecting this whatsoever. We were definitely in shock for a little bit, but we are so thankful and we're so excited and we're so happy. And this new chapter is going to be so different from anything that we were expecting, but it's going to be so amazing. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys, share this journey with you guys. I have more videos that I'm planning that I want to give to you and just talk about, like maybe some reactions, maybe do a Q&A, a first trimester recap. I have ideas in my head. Again, first YouTube video here. I might suck. I'm sorry if I do, but I wanted to share this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy following along my journey, and I really appreciate it. And I'm so thankful for all your support and all of the love and just everything when it comes to this. So thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys later.